I'm going to use artificial intelligence to see if I could generate ideas for a book cover. To do this, I'm going to use a tool called ChatGPT. I want to generate a front cover for my book, but I'm stuck for ideas. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to see what artificial intelligence could generate. Let's start by outlining my expectations. To begin, I'll tell ChatGPT what I want. I want to design a front cover that stands out for a book of 3 short stories. I am looking for good ideas on imagery and typography, detailed information on fonts to use. I will provide you with an excerpt of one of the stories which you can use to read your ideas. Now that I've outlined those instructions, I'm just going to jump to my manuscript and copy and paste the contents of that story in the desert. Let's copy and paste the contents of this story into ChatGPT and submit that information. Based on the excerpt provided, here are some ideas for the front cover design of your book. Incorporate a desert landscape with a Joshua tree as a central element. This can evoke the setting and mood of the stories. Convey the scene. Feature an illustration or silhouette of the convoy described in the excerpt, perhaps with dust billowing and vehicles crawling along the unpaved road. This imagery include a subtle silhouette or illustration of the American Indian character sitting beneath the Joshua tree, holding the signpost. This can add a human element to the cover. Title font. Use a bold and impactful font for the title to make it stand out. Consider fonts with a rugged or Western-inspired aesthetic to match the desert scene and themes of the story. Choose a complementary font for the author's name. Color palette. Utilize earthly tones like sandy beige, dusty brown, and muted greens. Create contrast between the foreground and background elements to ensure readability and visual interest. So if you're stuck for ideas, maybe you could turn to ChatGPT, feeding it excerpts of your different stories or chapters and see what it generates for you. These are just ideas that you could build on.